Welcome everyone to the first episode of our podcast. We just got kicked out of Carriage 1. We're now in Carriage 2, but Josh is straight back into the content generation. Josh, the first thing I reckon we should talk about on our podcast, just to send back home to those that are missing Japan. How many people are on this train? There's like 7.
Yeah.
And I think it's so lucky there was 2 conductors. And they're roaming up and down.
Just got to be sure.
How could you? Because if there was only one, it'd just be overrun.
Couldn't get the job done.
No, and it wasn't an easy task kicking us out of Carriage 1. I got used to the table. How about you?
I got very used to the table.
Some people don't even have that much space in their living rooms in Tokyo.
I agree.
We did have luxury for what was a couple of days, and I think now it's all coming back to. We're all coming back to Earth. Gradually, yeah. Well, it's
descending.
That's how. Yeah, I was just going to say, when you come down from a mountain, you don't want to go too quickly, and metaphorically, we have climbed a motherfucking mountain emotionally and with our eyes, because one of the things we'll have to break to you back home on the podcast is, Josh, we didn't actually climb Mount Fuji, did we?
No, we did not.
Pictures of the clouds.
We got to the base.
From Google. Josh, I'm just going to correct you there, buddy. We didn't even get to the base.
No, we didn't.
In our attempt to get to the base, am I right in thinking that we were actually probably, we set out to go to Mount Fuji, and then we decided, okay, we can't be asked climbing, so we set out to go to a lake at Mount Fuji. Am I right thinking? But am I right in thinking that we were further away from Mount Fuji from where we were staying?
Yeah.
So that's how good at mountain climbing we are. When we set out, we woke up at 7 a.m. and really, I had quite a bit of energy before I had to climb back up to the first floor stairs. And by 3, I think it was 2:30, I said, hey, let's leave by 3 and just go to a lake. I think it was 4 o'clock that we finally managed to roll ourselves out, and there was a greater distance between us and the mountain. It's as if our bodies and our legs were in control.
It was all for the view.
But I think that makes sense to me, because sometimes the mind takes over the body, and the body's going, fuck you, and that a lot of that happened on tour. Whereas I feel like yesterday, our minds wanted to go towards Mount Fuji. Our minds wanted to climb it. But our bodies were going, that's cool, man, but I'm going to get a taxi and make it go that way. I'm going to stand on that side of the road.
collateral. Where's collateral?
We'll know where you've been, mate.
The stars were out. We held each other's hands and looked up at the sky. And to nobody's surprise, the stars were out. We held each other's hands and looked up at the sky. And to nobody's surprise, the stars were out. We held each other's hands and looked up at the sky. And to nobody's surprise, the stars were.
What was your favourite meal today that we've had?
Oh, look, so I went the teriyaki chicken burger for brekkie
Yeah.
with some chips doubled up
Did it
on
have
salt.
enough? Did you have enough salt on yours?
Well,
Originally.
I didn't think mine had any salt on them, but you...
Because mine were
you
too
seemed to
salty.
think Yours were too salty.
Do you think we have
I
different
added
tastes?
Probably another half a kilo of salt to mine.
What we should have
That's
done.
probably because my energy's lacking, and not that salt gives you much energy.
But you've got a bit of height on me, so you might need a bit more.
Oh, look, I'm mad.
It is. Oh, shit, guys.
Hang on.
We're gonna fill you in on the visuals of what we're seeing now. I'm just gonna make a little mental marker. 6 minutes 40 is gonna be visual 1. What we should have done. Sorry to go back to the important stuff. Is we should have got a chip of yours and cut it in half and share. You know, I have half and you have half. And then if that was too salty for me,
test the salt
yeah,
ratio
just to see
to
is this a
our
personal thing or did they?
personalised taste.
Because I have a theory that the first batch of chips, she's just gone whack,
And then she forgot about mine.
No, he forgot. Didn't have enough left, bro.
Well, I
Didn't have enough left. I reckon she's
She
used.
kindly
But
took
also,
some into a little bowl.
that may say something about the fact that I think we had a thing. And you know what they say about salt and.
You were the favourite.
Yeah. What did I? Hey, sorry to jump around subjects, but the train's shaking, and so every time the train sways, I change the subject. What did I just convince you of? You have to admit this. You have to acknowledge this. That you were hooked, line and sinkered. What did I just convince you of about the old man
mate.
before?
See, this old man walks past with 2 walking canes. And Ned goes, oh, when you hit 100, you get 1 walking cane.
Yeah, why?
Then when you hit 120,
20,
you get your second cane. And, you know, I don't...
You
At times I can be gullible,
tired?
but I think...
Too much salt? Not enough water for the brain.
Not enough
Salt
salt.
for the body, water for the brain. Because this guy
I just
walked
feel
past.
soulless, so...
This guy walked past, and I said to Josh here, I said, he's at least I reckon he's 122.
He would be over 100.
He'd be over. Look, I would say he's 122.
And looking.
I just think that the astonishing thing is that if I tried that on him, you know, if he came to Australia, and I said something as dumb as that, the astonishing thing is at 122, I think that he'd be straight away, no matter how much salt he'd had, no matter how little water he'd had, straight away. Oh, hang on, we've got an intruder.
Yeah,
So
feather.
he'd pick me apart, you know. Anyway, but he hasn't just done an amazing tour and. What was your favourite instrument to play?
Favourite instrument?
Yeah,
Well,
that you
pretty
played
much-
on the tour.
I've mainly played the drums, Ned. So I got up on the bass one night.
Yeah.
And
You
I
looked good
was-
on that.
No, but I was way too wasted. So
Nah, I disagree. I disagree. When you
my
say
best then.
when you say way too wasted, you're awake, right?
I was
Unlike
awake.
unlike hang on, I'm trying to remember.
Isaac.
Isaac. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And then you really. You looked good, man. Bases.
Good, but I don't think I
As
sounded
Alex will affirm, like bass is about looking good, because that guy,
good. Oh, he looked
without his shirt on, I was watching a little bit of footage earlier of what's the name of the bar that my passport is? A
Ripper.
Machine, and you had a bit about that guy.
absolute weapon.
Yeah. What instrument would you if someone just like said there's just drums don't exist.
Yeah.
You can't play drums anymore.
Guitar.
But you got guitar?
Electric.
Yeah.
And
What sort
then-
of, can you do with your vocals?
That's if I could play.
Can you give us a little vocal sample of what you do?
Look,
Like you were like.
nah, that was
Wow,
terrible.
no, that was
terrible.
good. If you could, can I say, if you could do that on a guitar, then you could get
I'd
a
love
job.
to
You
wail.
could
I'd
get a
love to
job
wail.
you could get a job in a like car game sound effects company.
True.
And
It
they
was
could
more
just
like
do away with all
more
their-
like an F1 than a guitar.
Yeah, totally.
You're right.
Yeah, and we'll just keep going on this. What if there was no guitars? You know, so drums are gone, they're extinct. All the guitars in the world have fallen into the cracks of the.
So if I couldn't do anything to
And I'm saying bass guitar, because it's a bass guitar. Like to be we're technical. Ooh, delicate.
Yeah.
Show us your fingers. Give us a little demonstration there. Oh, that's very nice, Josh. That's very nice. Well, I reckon I won't press you further because I don't know any other instruments really, other than we're saying keys
What
is
would
piano.
you play? If
I
there was
would.
no keys.
I'd just play with myself. I think. I'd just,
Well, that's just as fun, if not more fun, isn't it?
is that considered drums?
I thought you were talking about more.
No, I mean
Playing with
no,
yourself.
no. Well, I would.
Skin flute.
I'm able to do both, but it's touch and go, as they say in the classics. Touch and go. That's actually.
Tap and go.
Do you know what? I reckon that's a great band name.
Touch and go.
Touch and go.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, because it's flexible. Anyway, I'm going to hand you over to Josh.
We'll sign out for now.
All right, we're going to sign out for now. Because guess who it's all about? That's what this podcast is called. Josh.